We have a special interview today. I'm sitting here with the one and only Tom Leykis here at T Radio V. We're getting a private session of Leykis 101, which is a beautiful thing. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
You're nationally syndicated, 2009.
The show ended. The radio station changed format. 2010, I had an epiphany. I wanted to see if there was a way to get my content to my fans without having to go through these big companies. We discovered finally that we could put a radio station on the internet. Everybody's serving me now.
You're the
I own
master.
the
You became the
That's
master.
Right.
What's been the difference between your show on the radio and on the web?
It's not what you would expect. People think that going to the internet, now you can curse. There's nothing you can say that would be more shocking than what's already on the internet. You just talk the way normal people talk. I am gratuitously vulgar, but it doesn't bring you an audience to do that anyway.
Has it been difficult to refine your audience?
That's why I'm here, and that's why I make as many appearances as I can to explain how people can find us at blowmeuptom.com.
Blowmeuptom.com. You mentioned Leykis 101. You are Professor Leykis. You are Dad.
Yes.
You are Father Tom. You've been married 3 times.
4.
4 times. No children.
Right.
And you are anti-marriage, it's fair to say.
am.
Okay, so take me through your philosophy on dating and women.
Sex is war. Women have vaginas. Men have money. And women withhold their vaginas. And men, if they're smart, they try to withhold their money. You try to get as much sex as you can at the lowest possible cost. They have commodity prices. They have the price of gold, price of silver. Someday, the price of pussy.
Will be listed
Yes.
on the exchange?
I would like to know the price of pussy. Because we've all paid it. My parents were married for 40 years till my dad died. Marriage made sense in 1955, but it doesn't make sense anymore. Your wife, your girlfriend, she's got her own email addresses, her own cell phone. She's on Facebook with bikini shots, and she's got 891 friends, and 862 of them are dudes you've never met. Every time she gets a bikini wax, you got new shots of that up on Facebook. Your mom wasn't like that. Your grandmother wasn't like that.
Right.
My mom didn't cheat or send text messages to anybody. She was scrubbing the floor. She had no time for that.
The reason men date is to get laid. If you're set up to go on a date where getting laid is not the goal, cancel it now. Dating equals porking, period.
That's right.
Is it maybe the LA women?
It's American women. In Europe, you can be a lot more upfront. Women will be upfront about their desires. So can men be. It's set it up so that there's a minimum amount of talking.
Okay.
Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Well, that's for sure.
And the longer you talk, the more likely she's going to find something you said that's going to mean you're not going to get laid tonight.
I mean, as a man, I'm sitting here thinking, wait a minute, you're giving away the game here.
Well, 83% of our audience is gone.
I think there are good women out there, though.
And someone's going to win Powerball this weekend. Just because there are some good women doesn't mean you should devote your life trying to find them. It's like trying to find the chupacabra.
Did you decide, you know what, I need to be true to myself, or was the thought, let me try to hit the third rail as much as possible. Let me try to be outlandish.
The most important thing before you start being outlandish is to have an act, to have a sense of self, to have a persona, to know who you are, and to develop your act the way comedians develop by working in crappy comedy clubs. Many people go in front of a microphone and they do not have an act. There is showmanship involved here. Everybody who's good at this knows how to tell a story, the theater of the mind. But there are many, especially in the internet space, who don't know any of that. They're not just plopping yourself down and putting on some headphones and talking to a microphone.
So if you can't trust politics, we can't trust women.
You have to trust yourself. You know what? You can't help others unless you've helped yourself. You can't love others unless you love yourself. So you have to make sure that you have your own house in order. People don't do anything for the benefit of others. There's always another motivation for what they do. Most charities are just cover for somebody who's putting their hand in the till and taking as much as they can grab. Look at the NFL, for example. The NFL with their pink do-rag. You think you're helping breast cancer? 8% goes to breast cancer.
No, is that true?
That is absolutely a fact.
Goodness.
You want to do charity? Meet somebody in your neighborhood who needs help and help them. I do not give to professional corporate charity.
You proudly paid for 3 abortions.
4, because I like money. I don't like eating at Shakey's Pizza. Happy birthday, Lupe, by the way.
Was that your child?
No, that's what it always says on the marquee.
Oh, it does always say happy birthday, Lupe. We are your children on some
Yes,
level.
I've got hundreds of thousands of kids.
Right. If you were on your deathbed saying to your kid, remember these few things.
Don't believe anything anyone says. Don't get married. Children are an expense.
You might be my dad. Where's it all going?
Well, where it's all going is people are going to have their own media ecosystems. I think it's going to be about curating content. You have an opinion leader who will curate content.
And Tom becomes the master is where we're
Right.
going. Tom Leykis, ladies and gentlemen, at Tom Leykis on the Twitter dial. blowmeuptom.com, premiumtom.com.
Thank you so much,
Father. Dad, I'm at Justin_Kanew. Let's Get Digital every Wednesday at 6 o'clock here at T-Radio V, and he's 3 to 7 every single week. Dad, I don't know how he does it. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.